Hey guys, it's Pam again. Welcome back. So today we're going to talk a little bit more about cleanliness and first aid and just wellness overall. I know I've talked about the wipes and like the body wipes and medicine and various things like that. And this one, it's going to be kind of specific to two different things. So in addition to my medicine, I also carry this little thing, which usually has eye drops, more allergy stuff, more nasal gel, and then I'll usually have some shout out on the go wipes. If you can't clean your clothes on a regular basis, these are pretty fantastic. It also goes along with the alcohol spray that I mentioned, and the like Purell or whatever you want to use. But this one is sort of specific. So whenever I'm in another country, I don't speak multiple language. I'm not a polyglot. I can understand enough to get by, but like if I'm reading something like this, I get it's for sinuses. But on the back, when it's telling you how to take it, I have no idea what that says. It says 2 tablets, 3 times daily, I think. That's my best guess. So what I do, and I always have this on my phone, is I open up Google Translate. Google Translate is my best friend. Because what is amazing about Google Translate is they have that little camera doohickey to, that is not that language, to tell you what it says. So, for instance, I know this is Danish, and I have to download that apparently, because it's not on my phone. So I'm going to download that. Hopefully. Okay, cool. Downloaded. Alright, and then I'm going to close this out. I'm going to tap that this is, or I could just tap detect language. So now I have it on. I don't know if it's going to show up. It says Danish to English. And then I'm going to take the camera mode on this thing, and I'm going to align the text. And so now it's telling me what it says. So the dosage is 2 tablets 3 times a day. So I was right about the tablet part. But this is kind of important when you're taking a medicine that you don't know what's in it, you don't know what it is, any of the things like that. I always get sick it's just an inevitability. I don't have an immune system really. I have several autoimmune issues, so I just know for me that I'm gonna have to at some point buy something because that's all I have. I can't go to, a pharmacy in the States and just, sweep everything that I possibly need into my bag because I'd never be able to travel. That's just a lot of stuff. So, and then, for instance, this one's pretty easy. It's alcohol. I had to get this when I was in Mexico and I cut my lip here, busted open pretty wide. And this one also fairly easy. It says agua oxigenada, which is water or water with oxygen. Anyways, this is hydrogen peroxide. So I used these to take care of this. Got them in a little pharmacy that they had there, no big deal. And that was super easy. But again, I highly recommend that you have Google Translate to translate stuff like that, because you never know what you're gonna need. And sometimes the people, like, I was in Skellefteå, Sweden, which is far north Sweden, and yes, 99.9% of Europeans also speak English, but it was also late at night and I was trying to get some like ibuprofen and stuff because I had a raging cold, yet again. And so I was using my Google Translate on that to make sure that I was getting like the right stuff, and that there wasn't a miscommunication between myself and whoever was helping me. And last but not least, my go-to soap for travels, all travels, camping, whatever, is Dr. Bronner's. Why do I choose Dr. Bronner's? Well, it's a sustainable soap. It's a hemp soap. And you can use it for a multitude of things. You can use it for laundry, you can use it for cleaning yourself, you can use it for brushing your teeth, you can use it for washing your clothes, you can use it for washing your dishes. Literally anything that needs cleaning, you can use this for. One thing that I do is I will add tea tree oil to this. I know now they make one that has tea tree oil in it already. Tea tree oil helps make things, it doesn't necessarily make things antibiotic, but it helps. So it's not going to be like a Purell or an alcohol or whatever like that, but it's going to add to the potency of something like this. So it's shaken up, it's kind of milky-ish now, but you can use this on literally everything, and I have. And on top of all this, when I was in Europe, let me grab it real quick, because I didn't really want to have to pay to take my clothes to places to get them washed, and if my hostel didn't have a place, that was sort of out of the question. I bought this thing called a scrubba. And so it gives you the steps on here about like how you clean everything. On the inside, it's basically a dry bag, but on the inside it has this sort of, I don't know if you can see the nubs, these weird nubby, it's just like a nubby mat. So you put your clothes in here, and I usually did this with underwear because you can never have enough underwear. I put my clothes in here, filled it with water to a certain point. You don't want to fill it up all the way. And then I would put my Dr. Bronner's in there. And you fill it up, you sort of rub like this, back and forth, and then you fill it up again, and I just kind of shook it. Obviously I closed it like this, and I would shake it to do the rinsing. Or you could also just do the rinsing in like a sink or something. But I found this to be really useful. I mean, like I said, it is a dry bag, so you can use it as a dry bag, but if you want to use it as your scrubba bag, you know, use it as that as well. I know a lot of people are like, why don't you just do like your laundry in the sink and like do it with your hands or whatever. You can totally do that. That's fine. This is just the choice that I made. So I'm just here to give y'all options and things that I did that I really liked, that the choices that I made that I thought were really good. So that is it for that. Thanks, guys.